to the Tapping Out Show, and happy Super Bowl Sunday. My name is Jeremy. This is Matt, and today we're going to do one of my favorite beers from Rogue. It's the Hazelnut Brown Nectar. It's actually one of my favorite beers from Rogue. It's an all-around good beer. I don't know how else to really put that. I know I'm pretty biased when it comes to these guys, but this is probably one of my top 5 beers. And it's not a high alcohol content. It's not something that's super bitter, super malty. It's just an all-around good beer. Matt and I have probably drank this more than anything else just because of the fact that this is what I get. I wouldn't say it's really up your alley, but I wouldn't say you hate it. So
I like it. This is my favorite brown ale, I would probably say, that I drink the most. I just don't drink a lot of brown ales, and I wouldn't drink probably a lot of them in one night. Normally that's not something that I would drink consistently throughout the night. It's a good beer. I like the beer a lot. It's got a good flavor. It's kind of reminds me of almost like a Newcastle, but a little bit sweeter, a little bit different. It's a Rogue's beer, so it's a good beer. We love Rogue's beers, of course, and it's really easy to drink. A little bit sweet on the back end.
These guys farm their stuff. It's amazing. They do free range water, so we're actually pretty big fans, and that's why we kind of wanted to do this for Super Bowl. We're gonna crack this one open. We've had it. I mean, it's not really gonna be like a surprise taste or anything. We just kind of wanted to save this because it is one of our staple beers.
Yeah, this is a good one. It's a good one to try too if you haven't had it before. If you're a beer connoisseur like a lot of people out there, you want to try a lot of different beers and you haven't tried this one yet, definitely give it a try. It might be a little sweet than some people like, but it's a really good beer.
Let's do the typical beer information. This stuff is obviously a brown ale. It's not hazy, but it's not easy to see through. Right off the bat, you smell the hazelnut. It's
really
not
a lot of head. Not too carbonated. It's not a lot of sediment in there. It's a nice, clean, brown ale. Smells really good, and you can smell the hazelnut in it. And let's try this again. Cheers.
Cheers. Yeah. They know I love it. Why don't you give it
I was just say this is just a good beer. It's actually a little bit lighter than I remember because the last one that I had was the Imperial one, which I'm a big fan of. But this is actually a really easy beer to drink. I mean, like I said, I wouldn't see myself drinking a lot of these in a night, mostly just because it's a little sweet. But it's not as sweet as I actually remember, right. And it's a really clean beer. I always say it's about Rogues. They use really good water. They use really good ingredients. But this is a great beer to drink, and like I was talking to Jeremy about before. This is the back-to-back gold medal winner. So I mean that says something right there. I would definitely drink this over any 5.6 alcohol. We don't need to say the names of most American beers on the shelves, right? But I would drink this every day, all day, over anything else in that alcohol category. I would say for sure.
Well, and the cool thing about Rogue too, I mean, depending on where you buy it, obviously, but their price point's not bad for the quality of product they make. An average 6-pack will probably run about $8.
Yeah. Well, depending here in California, in Oregon, it's probably a little bit cheaper. Right. I know on the East Coast, I've talked to some of our friends and some of our fans and stuff online, and some of them pay a little bit more. Just like if we wanted to get something, from the East Coast, yeah, or something like that. So. Just depends on, or even some of our friends overseas and things like that, you might pay a little bit more, but locally it's not too bad. It's a quality product, and like I said, if you like trying new beers, definitely give this one a try.
We are going to finish this. Like I said, this is one of our favorites, but you guys have a good Super Bowl. Be safe, good weekend, and cheers.
Be responsible. Cheers.